One of the questions I hear from people who've been married a long time is this: can I get alimony? In some states, they call it alimony. In some states, they call it spousal support. In some states, they call it spousal maintenance. No matter what you call it, the core issue is still the same. People are wanting to know if they can receive financial support from their spouse after the marriage ends. This video will help you determine whether you're eligible for spousal maintenance. Here's the rule in Texas. In a divorce suit and in some other limited circumstances, the court may order spousal maintenance for either spouse if the spouse who wants maintenance will lack sufficient property to care for that spouse's minimum reasonable needs, and one of two things. The spouse from whom maintenance is requested was convicted of or received deferred adjudication of a criminal offense that also constitutes an act of family violence under a certain section of the code in Texas, and that was committed during the marriage against the other spouse or the other spouse's child, and the offense occurred within 2 years before the date of which the dissolution of marriage is filed, or while the suit is pending. That's one category. The other category is that the spouse seeking maintenance is unable to earn sufficient income to provide for the spouse's minimum reasonable needs because of an incapacitating physical or mental disability, or the spouse seeking maintenance has been married to the other spouse for 10 years or longer and lacks the ability to earn sufficient income to provide for the spouse's minimum reasonable needs, or the spouse seeking maintenance is the custodian of a child of the marriage of any age who requires substantial care and personal supervision because of a physical or mental disability, and that disability prevents the spouse from earning sufficient income to provide for that spouse's minimum reasonable needs. If you or your spouse fits into one of those two categories, then someone in the relationship is going to be eligible for spousal maintenance. Now, if you need to know more about spousal maintenance, for example, what factors the court is going to consider to determine the nature or the amount or the duration or the manner of the periodic payments, then check out one of my other videos on the topic, or you can reach out to me. My contact information is in the description.